Did you know there's a whole science behind how to access the prana, the energy of trees? Today I went into this beautiful forest. There's so many trees. So which one to choose? It took me quite a while, but I found my tree. I'm actually very connected to beech trees, and I just stood here and immediately I felt the warmth, the energy coming from the tree. And we know, we do this forest bathing, we go to the trees and we hug them. And that's nice in one sense, and I also did it many times, hug a tree, feels good. One of my teachers recently told me that we hug our wives, we hug our husbands, yeah. But for trees, to get really good benefit, to get really the prana, the excess prana, because trees have so much power, so much energy for us to give, to share, yeah. Alone when we breathe in oxygen, we exhale carbon dioxide and the trees absorb it and give it back in form of oxygen. It's another form of prana energy. But trees are also deeply rooted and they grow far up and above, so that they're connected to the sky, to the earth, yeah. They're connected to the magnetic field of the earth. And by sitting at a tree, I was just now standing 65 minutes at a tree, just finished the meditation, and I feel great. And I thought, like, why not recording my practice? So the best is you turn your back towards your tree. You don't need to lean against the tree, because it's more benefit, it's more asceticism practice if you stand without leaning against the tree. You get more benefit. So you stay as close as possible, maybe half a meter away. Best without shoes. I was standing barefoot, and you just stand, connect with the tree. Yeah, like I mentioned, you hug your wives, your husbands, but you don't turn your back to your wife or to your husbands. So the same way we should think about trees. Yeah, we don't hug them. We can, but for ultimate benefit, you just sit there and you put your spine, because your Sushumna Nadi, the main energy channel, along the spine, the chakras all aligned, and the prana from the tree will really enter into these energy centers. And then you can access this prana from the earth, from the tree. And there's a way how to get the most benefit out of it. You can do, there's 5 layers of the subtle body we can cleanse. Yeah, one layer takes usually 12 minutes when you stand at the tree. Our overall rule is 13 minutes. So if you do 1 layer, 13 minutes. 2 layers, 26 minutes. 5 layers would be 65 minutes. Sometimes maybe it's difficult to stand for 65 minutes. You can lean against it shortly, but try to come back to the position. You can even read a book. You can chant some mantras, do some prayers, listen to some podcasts, but it should be some spiritual environment, spiritual thoughts. Yeah, so pray, listen to some uplifting music, or just meditate. I usually do chanting. I chant mantras, connect with God, with divinity, and I pray. Sometimes I'm just standing here and absorb and connect with the earth and just be at the moment. So there's many ways you can do. If you do 1 hour a week, you will see so much benefit. But you can do this every day. You don't need to do it just 1 hour a week. You can basically go every day to a tree and stand for 65 minutes. If you can't stand so long, stand for 13 minutes, 26 minutes. Slowly you increase, and you will see with each layer you purify, you feel much better. And overall, the tree, it will enhance your vitality, your immune system, your strength. If you have some issues, some back pain. I'm coming to the tree because I have this tennis arm. I have back pain, since a few weeks. And I'm trying everything, and it seems the tree really likes me, and I can feel how it shifts. Every time I come to the tree, I feel so much better. So how to choose a tree? There's different trees. Each tree has a certain effect on the liver, on the kidney, whatever issues you have. There's a guide. I try to send you the link in the description below. There's a PDF book you can buy for €1. You can give a donation. It's from Dr. Oleg Tursunov, a Russian doctor. It's translated in English. and he describes exactly which trees for what. He didn't mention anything about beech trees, but I loved beech trees. And usually you can check out a few trees, and when you feel tired and heavy, then the tree is not for you. Also, thin trees are not so good. They're very stiff and hard, yeah? So the energy is not so inviting. But big trees, I mean, this tree is okay. Could be bigger, yeah? If you find a really big tree, you can feel they're old, yeah? They have all this knowledge of the earth. And trees are very tolerant, yeah? Trees give us shade, they give us fruits. They get cut, yeah, with an axe. Then dogs pee on a tree. So a tree is very tolerant. They never ask for anything, yeah, very tolerant being. So we can also access this tolerance from the trees. So try it out for yourself. I guarantee you it's an amazing experience. You can't do anything wrong. It's so positive for your health. Being out in nature, it's just amazing. And by standing, yeah, you activate your gravity, you absorb the water inside of you, and you really go in a deeper level of consciousness. And when you combine it with in combination with prayers and meditation, it's just an amazing experience. So hug trees, but better stand against the tree, have a little bit distance. You can even sit against the tree. I think it's 80 minutes per layer. Then you have to sit for 1.5 hours. But standing is much easier and quicker. Right? Okay, see you soon. Bye.